Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Walker will put this one away for out number one. Here's Corey Seager. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Goldschmidt has it, flips it underhand, and he is out on the tag. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder Nomar Mazara.
Popped up. Duvall coasts under it. One away. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. At the plate, Justin Bour. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Logan Morrison.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Goldschmidt comes up with it. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, number 0. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mazara is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Didi Gregorius, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. In there for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And the changeup is way low that time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Walker waits on the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Adam Duvall. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Adam Duvall.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Walker has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Center fielder, Jackie.
Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And here's a ball hit in the air. Balbuena will put this. Ready for another chance. Corey Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Sanchez is under it, 1 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Logan Morrison.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
In the air out to left. Mazara will get there, and he puts it away to digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Justin Bour.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Grounded to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in, Didi Gregorius, a base hit in his first trip. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Now at the plate, number 0 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 0.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Mazzara has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Duvall.
Too low, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mazzara ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Luis Valbuena.
Bounce to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now in the box, Devin Mesoraco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
The next 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Another one sent foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Gary Sanchez.
Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Neil Walker.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jackie Bradley.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one.
Looking at a fastball. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
A.J. Pollock.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Walker ranging into shallow right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Aaron Judge swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. There is Valbuena, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Justin Bohr. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Logan Morrison. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Logan Morrison.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz over to his right. 1 out. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martinez around first and head for second now. The relay, and he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready for another chance. Number 0. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. Into the box now, Luis Valbuena. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And he falls behind now 2-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts the... Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got it?
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pollock looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and 2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers and realized he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley
Into the windup
Jr.
and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Valbuena's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now in the box.
Leading off for Boston, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. This one's flared toward left center. Mazzara comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping in, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's big Aaron Judd. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman, Asdrubal.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. The pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazzara.
Nomar Mazzara comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. So striding in.
Designated hitter, number 34, Justin Bour.
So they'll.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Brian Dozier will come on to pinch hit.
Brian Dozier.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Left field and deep. And that's off the left field wall. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Trying to.
Now batting, right fielder
Trevor Rosenthal is into the ball game. Now it's to make his 5th appearance.
Now pitching for Boston.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Trevor
Grounded foul. 0-1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Rosenthal comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Change his speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third. Stepping up now, Logan Morrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Logan Morrison.
Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-2 once more. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his Carter Capps is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Number 0.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is right there, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And that's in there for strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya!
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Neil Walker is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Fouled back.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike three called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number two.
Center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rosenthal has his sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In comes the left fielder. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. A ball hit hard to the left side. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he just misses with a curveball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. A.J. Pollock goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Corey Seager is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back, and they have taken the lead. Now to the plate, Logan Morrison. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Down the third baseline. 0-2. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So stepping in as Dribble Cabrera, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first. Strike. Kyle Schwarber is up off the bench.
For the Yankees, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
And he lays off for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, the
First pitch of the at-bat. Nomar Mazara comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And now a pitch on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a runner at first now with one away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. In there for strike one, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Sean Kelly takes the mound to try to get it.
Your attention, please.
First pitch on its
Now
way.
pitching for Boston.
And that slider's
Number
almost
48.
in the dirt.
Sean Kelly.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Now batting, right fielder
Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled back. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.